What's going on, guys? Devin here. I'm going to give you a tour of my room and show you my gaming setup for 2024. If you like what you see, like this video down below, and let's get into it. So when you walk in my room, you're going to see this whiteboard. I have like financial stuff or goals that I have, but I'm probably going to blur it out so you won't see what's up there. But down here, I got my snacks. It's looking a little low. I need to take a Sam's Club trip or something. This is kind of whack. I'm kind of ashamed to call this my snack drawer. We got my lots of boxes, okay? Kind of just have these up here to fill in the space. It doesn't look as like bland, I guess. But yeah, I got boxes from like years ago. I got new boxes, yeah. So coming down here, I got a bunch of random stuff. This is a guitar I've never played. I got tools down here, stuff for my chair, like a yoga mat, just a bunch of random things. Same with over here, bunch of monitors I didn't use, my snowboard boots, stuff to ship stuff out in. But yeah, and I guess this is where it gets more interesting. I got my ammo here. This is my shit hits the fan kind of stuff on this desk. I don't really have anywhere else to put it. I got 9mm, 5.56, 22. So I got all the necessities, I guess. I got some mags here, ready to rumble if someone breaks in. Got my camera bag. This is for my full frame camera. Got some GoPros and stuff in here. Stuff for riding dirt bikes mainly. This bad boy I just picked up like 2 or 3 days ago. This thing's pretty sick. It's the new Insta360 X4. Obviously it's a 360 camera. Definitely shooting some videos this weekend. We got a race coming up, so gonna be shooting some videos with that. So if you want to see them, you have to follow me on Instagram. I'll have the link down below. But yeah, I got my dirt bike helmet in here. I got my Bell helmet, really nice helmet. Moving down below, just a bunch of junk, honestly. Like, just nothing crazy special in there. I got some old, like, 360 games that I just have. Bunch of wires down here. Tools up here. So, yeah, there's nothing special in there. Moving on to my snowboards. Nothing really special here either. This is my first snowboard right here. I kept this thing back when I used to watch Shaun White, and I was like, dude, I am gonna go pro snowboard one of these days. I'm gonna keep my snowboard so I can hang it up on my wall. And I thought it was gonna be the dopest thing ever, but that did not happen. So therefore I did end up getting a new snowboard, probably like middle school. Rode this thing till like high school or a little bit after high school. It was a really nice board. Really, this Libtech was like Skate Bananas were ahead of their time back in the day, super flexy boards, but nowadays a lot of boards are super flexible. But did end up getting this a few years ago. Don't really like it, probably gonna upgrade maybe this year, next year, but I don't really go much anymore, maybe like once or twice a year. But yeah, some snowboard and got this. I was planning on maybe hanging these up right here or even like over here, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be staying at my parents' house, so I would like to move out this year, but we'll see. Okay, moving on to the nerd side of stuff. I do have my Funko Pops up here. This is like my Marvel collection. I don't really care for other ones, but I just wanted to have like a Marvel one. I'm missing a lot of like the main guys too, but yeah, this is like the good side, like the heroes, and then I got the villains over here. Like I said, still gotta get some of the villains and the heroes, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. I got my Thor Lego hammer up there. I got my Groot flipping us off. Yeah, bad motherfucker. Down here we got the Infinity Gauntlets. This thing was pretty fun to build, pretty easy. I like to have that posted up. Here I got my Bible. Always gotta have some Jesus time. Same with this over here. Got my Bible, smaller version. Then we got Legless, literally my favorite character in any movie. He's the most badass like character, so gotta be repping him somewhere or another. Onto the middle row, got my old Xbox Elite controller just hanging out for decoration. Same with my Xbox One. This thing was my baby for the longest time. I love this thing, but obviously don't use it anymore. This is like one of the first mouse I've ever bought is when Ninja released his mouse. They're the final mouse. And then this is the Cape Town. I think this is the Ninja 58. Really like these mouse, but I think everybody's moving on to wireless. So, you know, not everybody wants to use wired mouse anymore. So, and then this is the Ducky 1-2 Mini, I believe. I think it has blue switches. It's really clickety, and I'm not really a fan of that. I like silent stuff, so definitely sub that out, and you'll see what keyboard I'm using now in a little bit. And then, of course, I gotta have my Tech Decks. Dude, I grew up playing with these things, and I thought it'd just be cool to have these repping out, you know, by my gaming stuff. But here's like a new hobby I got into recently within the past couple months. This is real. These two guns are real. This is my CZ Scorpion. It's the CZ Scorpion 3 Plus Micro. I think it has like a 3.8 inch barrel. These are the regular 20 round mags. Just have a normal red dot on it, and this is an SB tactical stock for those if you care to know what it is. Thing's pretty badass, honestly. It pops so loud, even just for being a 9mm. Definitely some upgrades I want to get to doing on this thing. Yeah, thing's pretty sick. This is my PSA 5.56 rifle, 16-inch barrel. Thing's pretty cool. I mean, it's just your generic AR. Just has a red dot, then your Magpul furniture, so nothing done to it. I definitely have some upgrades I want to do in the future, like get like a new trigger and just a bunch of stuff. Maybe get the gun Cerakoted how I want. So definitely future plans for both of these guns. Yeah. So this mirror is massive. It is like a $400 or $500 mirror. I got it helping move my sister a few years ago. She didn't have the money to pay me, so she paid me in this mirror, and that's all I wanted, honestly. I didn't even want money. She just gave me this mirror, and I was like, hell yeah. Up here, this is my homemade cloud. Kind of proud of this. I don't ever turn it on, but thing's pretty sick, honestly. It's just one of these LED strips, and I just tangled it up in there, and you can change the colors and stuff, but yeah, thing's pretty sick. I just don't have it on all the time, honestly, because I feel like it's gonna catch on fire if I leave it on too long. So, and all these lights just make it crazy hot in my room. So yeah, it's my cloud that I made. So above my setup, I have some plants. You gotta have Optimus Prime just gunning down people behind you, all the haters and stuff. So obviously I gotta have him up there. I got some more Legos right here, just littler stuff that I have laying around. And then me and my girlfriend on vacation. So moving on to my setup, I guess I'll start with my desk. My desk, you can't even buy it anymore. It was made from a company that went out of business. They gave me a good deal on it. I think it retailed for like $1,000 or something, and I got it for, I believe, 200-ish. Don't quote me. Definitely a really nice desk. I used to run like the old IKEA stuff and like just regular gaming desks. I've probably been through like 5 or 6 of them since I've been gaming, and I just like the wide desk, dude. Like, you have so much space, you don't feel crowded. If you have a big mouse pad, you can use it, you know. So, and you can put your PC on top, have a couple monitors, and look, I still have so much space. So definitely recommend a bigger desk if you have the space. And yeah, it's my desk. The cable management isn't the greatest. Definitely could improve, but I've seen 100 times worse. Coming back here, this stuff you're not gonna be able to really hide. I mean, I'm sure some people can, but for the average person, I don't really care. I'm not trying to impress anybody, but down here you can get these on Amazon. They are just like cable management things is what you could look up. They definitely help me out a lot, and they're not that expensive, like $20 for like a 4 or 5 pack. So definitely something to look into. Moving on, my monitors. So this top one up here is just a 1080p, I believe it's 24-inch, 1 MS, 144 hertz monitor. It's made by BenQ. Basically the same monitor is over here. It is a 1080p, 60 hertz, 1 MS, 24-inch monitor. Nothing crazy. This is actually the first monitor I've ever had. Definitely need to upgrade these two things soon. They're getting outdated. This was once my baby. This monitor right here. I got this during COVID. It is an Alienware. Couldn't tell you the model, but it's 240 hertz, 1ms, 1440p, 27-inch monitor. This thing I mean, it's still a beast, but I mean, you can definitely get way better. I think Asus makes like a 540 hertz monitor now, so stuff's getting nuts, guys. Obviously, I got my Stream Deck. If you don't have one or don't know what these are, you've been living under a rock. These things are, you might not use them all the time, but they're pretty convenient whenever you do need them. So this is my Prix High Ground keyboard. I think it has the silent switches. Honest to God, one of my favorite keyboards I've ever used, even going over to like friend's house, going into like Best Buy, or even like my Duckies and stuff that I've had in the past. I never tried those Wootings yet. I would like to build one soon, but haven't gotten to one of those yet. But definitely High Ground makes some really good keyboards from my experience. So okay, moving on to my mouse. This is just a G Pro Super Light in the pink version. I do have the Super Glide skates on them. It does make it like zip around a little bit faster, so definitely recommend that. It's kind of like my daily mouse. And then when I'm really gaming, this is the Final Mouse 10s version. I forget how many grams this thing is, but it's light and it's literally made out of metal, so, and the clicks are really nice. Definitely recommend this for sure. The headset that I'm using is the Barodynamic, the DT990 Pros. This is the all blacked out edition. I used to have the gray ones, but I destroyed them. So I was like, I really do like this headset. I was like, the cord's extra long and it just has really good sound, and they're not too heavy on your head. So when you wear them all day, it's not like the biggest deal ever and doesn't make you hot. So it's definitely something to look into. The controller I'm using right now is the Scuf Envision Pro. This thing's literally game changing. Has mouse click everything. There's a software, I think it's iCUE. You can go in there and just remap everything. These are basically like a Stream Deck on your controller. So you can push to talk with this, you can clip stuff with this. Has mouse click everything and it's remappable. The only complaint I have with it is when you're starting it up, the software is kind of annoying to get used to, and sometimes it doesn't work. But other than that, I think it's a really good controller, and it's definitely worth picking up for the price, because the other controllers that I've had before are like the same price, if not more expensive. So definitely a good pickup. Moving on to the mic setup, it is just the Elgato Wave 1. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. It like doesn't work, and then it works really well some other times. So I don't know if that's just a me problem or what the deal is, but definitely want to upgrade my mic soon and get something maybe more like professional sounding. So this is on my, I think it's a mounted mic arm. I like it a lot. The only other mic arm I'd probably get would be the Elgato, the low profile one. But other than that, I actually really like this thing. It's sturdy. It I don't like the old metal looking ones. The metal looking ones I think are cheap looking, and it's just not kind of the style I like. So definitely like this thing. It is probably 60 bucks, I would say. Nothing crazy, but it's not like cheap. So definitely recommend it though, for sure. Okay, moving on to my cameras. This thing is 100% overkill. This is a Lumix S5 Mark II with just the kit lens on it. Crazy good quality. It shoots like 6K open gate. Like I said, it's super overkill for what I'm using it for. Like you can get away with like a Sony 6400 or something and it would look just as good. But I have this camera and it's just laying around, so I was like, might as well put it on the setup and see how it looks, and it looks really good. So then for a backup cam, it's just a C920, and this thing's kind of like outdated, but it does its job. Same with this. This is a C920 for like a keyboard cam, like from up above. Honestly, wouldn't recommend these things. Like I said, these things are outdated, but this camera wouldn't recommend either. It's very expensive. I would recommend if you wanted to do like a full frame camera or even something else, you could do like a 6400. I think it'd work really well. Okay, moving on to my PC. I built this thing. It is in the NZXT Flow case. I don't know the motherboard. I kind of forget the name, It's a Z motherboard though. My CPU is a 12900K with a 3090, and the cables are the Lian Li cables. All the fans are Lian Li, the AIO is Lian Li, so has, I think, 12 terabytes of storage in it. I have a lot of gaming clips from like years and years ago, so a lot of clips and stuff I film with my camera and just everything, all the games. I don't really uninstall games, so lots of storage. But yeah, it's my PC. I feel like I need to upgrade it even though it runs perfectly. I just like having like the latest stuff. But yeah, maybe this will be my second PC in the future, so I can have a dual setup. And yeah, moving on to my chair. I am just running a Secret Labs chair, nothing crazy. Dude, I got a crazy good deal on this. I think I paid like 180 bucks or something at the time. They're like 500 bucks for like some sale they were having. I wouldn't recommend this chair, but I would not recommend it. It's like, it's comfy, but it's not comfy. I think there's better options for what you can pay for these, like if you are paying a couple $100. So yeah, it's just what I'm running. Haven't upgraded, haven't really cared to. Like I said, I got a good deal on it, so no reason to upgrade right now. So behind my setup, I just have some Govee lights my girlfriend bought me for Christmas. They're actually pretty cool. I don't have them on a lot because dude, all these lights radiate heat. It's like 200 degrees in here. I'm sweating balls. Then I had to cut it out up here, but other than that, they're pretty sick. Like, I would like to cover the whole wall, but I just don't really care to. Obviously, because these wires have to go up, and like I said, I'm probably gonna be moving out here soon. But over here, we got my mini fridge. This thing is always stacked with water. Sometimes in here, I'll have Capri Suns. That's when I'm feeling frisky though. Gotta stay hydrated, boys. You just gotta be chugging down water. It's what we tell our ladies all the time. Dude, if I don't feel good, you gotta drink your water, you know? So you gotta stay hydrated. Up here, I just have all like the brands that have sent me stickers that I use. I just have them up here. It kind of gives the skater vibes. Still got some room to fill in, so if anybody wants to sponsor me, like maybe 100T or something, I can put some more stickers up here. If you stayed till the end, you liked this video, comment down below. Let me know what you like about my room and my setup. If you think I need to hit the gym, hit that like button, because I need some inspiration to look like Bradley Martin this summer for all the local MILFs. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe. See you in the next one.